Hello everyone, welcome back to Satisfactory modded version 1.1. In today's episode, what we're going to do is we're going to finish setting up this, whatchamacallit here, this, then we want the Mark III belts. I think I have enough for do this, right? There. There. One there. And one there. And then what we want to do is we want to do an assembler. We want to do an assembler. A mini assembler. It doesn't look mini to me. Am I grabbing the wrong thing? Mini constructor. That's what we need. Went too fast on that one. Let's put that back. Two. Mini constructor. Then we'll go to this. What is that? Go down to mark number. Add that into there. That into there. That into there. That into there. Alright, so now we need a ping here. Thousand meters that way. 1,000 meters that way. 700 something this way. Let's make sure we can make whatever we're supposed to be making over here. We need to... Oh, it's under power, isn't it? Logistics, maybe? No. In other words, redistribute one type of material between inputs and outputs. Refined power. Now it's under... Yeah, it has to be underneath here. Water turbine. Oh yeah, we have enough to do a whole bunch of them. Grab this real quick while we're here. There we go. Oh, really? Do you? Alright. I stopped because I saw one of these things right here. We need these for sure. Right here. Yeah, we need that. The rest is whatever. Let's go up in the air real quick. So now we need to bring the water source. Those things look like they want to eat me. It's not giving the opportunity. Where is this? I scanned for water pipes, right? Or water turbines, right? Sounds like there's running water, but I don't see the running water. I don't think that's fixed. Oh, that is down here. Oh, wow, there's a whole bunch of those dudes. Yeah, they're chasing me. I don't know how strong they are. They don't look friendly to me. Oh, they booted me out of the sky. Really? That's it. Fly away. I don't like that power source. Or that wind turbine. Or water turbine, please. Alright, let's ping again. Yeah, that one's a dud. Don't want to fall down. That would be bad. Blue slug there. Burning dude there. Let's go here real quick. Gotta be a better source of quality of electricity other than water power. Another blue slug down there. We're gonna have to run power all the way back here. There's one right there. That was V next to V net. Oh, I guess I got an achievement for that. Well, let's just... I'm gonna have to pipe this all the way back to base. Actually, hold on. Platform here. I can make one of these. Oh, that ugly's all hacked. Power tower. Helps span power lines across greater distance. There is an additional power connector at the bottom of the power tower connected to other buildings with this power pole. I wonder if I just set that one up right there, if it's going to generate power back to the base. You figured there would have been some right here, but they're not. Little whirlpools. death trap down there. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. I can see all my buildings in the way. You just need to make a coal factory. Alright, let's go down. Hmm. I'm just worried about the power stick. Hmm. What's going on? I can't remember what I was doing. Alright, so that storage container into the constructor. Just making steel plate, which then is going to come out to another box here. I'm just going to get these as close as possible since we have limited amount of space. When we do the other map, these are all facing the wrong way. You guys didn't tell me. They're facing the wrong way. That's an oops on my part. Alright, let's spin it around here. One there. There. One there. Now we're going to do Mark 3 belts if we have enough stuff to do it. So these should be constructing steel plate. Yep. This should be still collecting steel plate. Yep. Alright, so now we need another assembler. Actually, we need 2 assemblers. Or constructors. We need mini constructors, that's right. So we're going to split the difference between those 2. Put that down for a second. What do screws need? Short iron, wrought iron pipe, wrought iron pipe, wrought iron. Alright. So we're gonna make screws, I guess, out of this real quick. And what does steel plate make? Steel pipe, steel beams, steel screws, copper sheeting, cook wire, dust. I actually don't think I need anything other than screws right this second. What and what makes... Let me see here. Mini assembler. Let me see here. Alright, I don't have rotors. Let me take this back. And this back. Alright, so we need rotors. Let's go grab some rotors real quick. Actually, I think we have some rotors over here being made somewhere. Rotors right there. More plating. That. That. Alright. So we can actually take this down. Take this down. There's nothing in it. That just makes it freeze up the area here. What's up, buddy? You chillaxing? Welcome back to the game, buddy. I'm not looking forward to the other enemies that are out there. Let's see here. Alright, so we needed rotors. We got some rotors. What else do we need for the mini assembler? That's it. That's all we needed. Okay. We can go up here and trees sticking to my foundation. Is that all of them? The bushes, that's just whatever. Yeah. Alright. Chainsaw way. Alright, so we have steel plate, steel plate, steel wrought iron pipe, wrought iron pipe. These are both making wrought iron pipe, right? Got the smelter hooked up to there. This is making pipe. This is making. We want to go a mini constructor, and then we want to do mini assembler. One there, and one there. So now what we need to do is we need to make reinforced metal plating. Now we need to make metal frames, so reinforced metal plating. Can I do reinforced metal plating in the regular assembly? No, I can't. This one can go away. So reinforced metal plating. Screws and iron. Actually, hold on. I don't want that one. Modular frames? Yeah. Alright. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna change. Let me see how I want to do this here. I want to kind of lay it out here. One there. That's gonna make. What do we all need? Reinforced iron plating and rods. Alright, hold on. Let's take these back. They're confusing me. Alright. So we have steel plate. Steel plate. So we need to go and we need to make mini constructors. Alright, so this one's making steel plate, which then eventually turns into iron rod. I think we already have iron rods being made. Yeah. So the constructor needs to make what? Like screws? Yeah, like screws. Just makes tons of screws because I'm always out of screws. We'll make this a screw destination. Yeah. Actually, hold on. Metal plating turns into what? Metal plating turns into what? Oh, I think it's in the foundry. So steel plate and something else. So basically, what we want to do now is we want to open the build menu, go to logistics or special. We want the conveyor belt mark 3. And then these can go away. So we're making screws. What do screws turn into? Let me see here. Let's see. Screws turn into something. Let's see here. Screws. I think that's pretty much what we want to do. I guess, now I'm getting confused here. That's a storage containment. Mini assembler. Alright. So we need to switch this one to be, what else can we make? Short iron pipe. Make that. Take that out of there. So now we need to go number 2. Go to logistics. Alright, so now that should be short iron pipe and metal plating, which is going to make screws and you start automating some of this stuff. So what does short iron pipe and metal plating have in common? I don't think anything. Yeah. What else can we construct with iron? Wrought iron. What's this one producing? Hold on. Let's see here. This one is producing iron rod, plate, iron rod. So basically, this constructor needs to make screws, which it's doing. This one can make screws, which it's doing. This one right here can start mass producing modular frames. What we'll do is we'll have to put reinforced metal plating in there, which is fine. We can do that. That ought to automate that for a little bit. So we need, what do we need for this? Reinforced plating. How do we make reinforced plating? Let me see here. Reinforced plating. I think we just gotta grab it from down below or do something. Let's bring our builder tool out. Go number 5. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Foundation 5. Here. Now what we need to do is we want miner mark 2. And now we need splitter. See, that's a mark 2, so we need 2 splitters. Well, let me look at the splitters again here. Organization. Logistics. Conveyor belt. Merges up to 3 into 1. No, I don't need that. Reduction. I'm just looking through all of this here real quick. Trying to wrap my head around it. Organization. It's got 24 slots. How much does the other one have? 24 slots. The next one's 48 slots. It's a little bit bigger. What does this one look like? It's just taller. And it can hold more stuff. Yeah. I don't know. What we really need to do is automate some more. Okay, so let's just go into the constructor real quick. I want to look at something real fast. Alright. Storage container. That's not what we need. Construction. So what I'm thinking here is we need to make a certain thing here. We got short iron, we got pipe coming in. We have iron plating coming in. Alright, hold on. This has got to go away. Because it's messing up with what I have planned here. Alright, let's let that build up for a little bit. And then what we'll do is we will figure out what do we want to do to this. Because we have short iron pipes turning into what? Our iron rods turning into screws times 2. And then you need screws in order to do what? What are screws to do? Nothing that would be valuable for my Alright. Give me a second, I gotta sneeze. Alright. That's over with now. Alright. I'm getting like confused as far as the things go. Sorry, I just keep sneezing all of a sudden. Maybe my allergies acting up. Feels like the dude came to do our lawn or something. Just gonna put one there, just on the side so it automatically grabs power from there. Alright, so we have grass here. So we gotta figure out how to automate this stuff. That goes into a splitter, which then goes into a force melter. Then goes into a storage container to hold the iron, which then goes in and turns it into a thing. And this turns it into screws. Now, the metal plating and what else can I make out of iron? Look. What can I make out of iron? Rod. Use more screws. Never have enough screws, by the way, if you're wondering. Yeah, I think that'll work. We'll make a screw factory right here. We should be filling up with screws here. Next up, we're gonna put bitty. Alright, let's go here. Alright, so these should be spitting out a whole bunch of screws. Alright. Now what we're going to do over here is we're going to set up a splitter here real quick. There. Does that line up correctly? Let's mark 2. What were these that we just built? Oh, the splitters. And now we need smelters. Main smelter. So we're going to go out a little bit. We don't want to turn these smelters on right this second, because I don't know how much power we actually have left. Let's go check at the power grid real quick. Capacity 1,400 something, production of 1,200, consumption of thing. So yeah, we're doing good on power consumption and whatnot. We can actually hook these up. So I am gonna. This one's gonna go number 4. This is the best belt you can get. Now I need instructor. Alright. Number 4. Alright, so we have a smelter, we have this one's off. It's off a little bit. Let's try that again. Number 4. Alright, so to make iron rod, I think we should just make iron rods out of this. Yeah, iron rod's been one of them. And iron rod's the second one. And then we'll do steel plate, because we need steel plate. That'll be it. That'll be this one done. We just need a storage container, which we'll just grab out real quick. Number 3. Now back to number 4. Melt iron. Melt iron. Melt iron. Melt iron. Yep, it's being automated. We have tons of screws, but then we're done. Alright, what else do we got? Need to reline this one up. We need to move the man. And get rid of that one. These are making. Good eating. Alright. So iron makes what? Iron makes iron plate. Reinforced metal plating. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, definitely. Okay. We have this set up the way we want it. Bioreactor. I could go fill up there. Go off. Alright, this is just automated all of it right here. That's gonna stay just like that until we get a stronger smelter or a faster smelter, which is melting quite quickly. Eventually this container is gonna fill up. Take some. Now it's just a matter of letting the factory run here. Alright, so let me see here. What else do I want to do? Oh yeah, I want to put down a storage box for myself. So I can start storing some of the stuff that I don't need on me. Kind of like the biofuel and whatnot. I'm just thinking here. We need to go up by a little bit more to get over this gap. So what I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll just right about here we'll start the raised foundations. So that we can go this way. I don't know where that one went, but that's not where it needs to go. Actually, put that one back. It's gonna make it look ugly if I don't have it back. Make these match up here. I'm gonna get rid of all these. Because the high point is this point right here. This one right here. I think that'll get us over most of the stuff. How's the copper doing? I haven't checked on it. Wow. Got a little bit of wiring. Alright everyone, this is where I'm going to call this video everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this episode. If you did, make sure you storm that like button. And if you're new here, subscribe for more daily videos. Okay everyone, take care. Bye bye. Thanks to all my Patreons and YouTube subscribers.